Hello and welcome to your DERA online help video. Today we are looking at helping you to complete your online single application. So we shall sign in to our DERA online services account via the government gateway, and from the dashboard of available services we will select the single application and maps app. To access the single application and maps program, you simply click on the continue to single application and maps option as shown here. We are now at the welcome introduction screen of your single application, which generally consists of four main steps. Step 1 is the scheme selection option, where you will choose the scheme or schemes you wish to apply for. The answer or answers selected at step 1 will be saved once you progress to step 2. Step 2 are the supplementary questions relating to your scheme selections at step 1. When you have completed the questions at step 2, you will proceed to step 3, land details. If you miss out any questions at this step, this will be highlighted to you and you will have to provide the relevant answer to progress. Step 3 is the land details. On this page, you will be able to confirm or make adjustments to the areas you wish to declare for payment using the interactive map and field data table. We will be looking at making adjustments and changes in detail in other online help videos in this series. Finally, we have step 4, confirmation, where you will review your single application before you submit it. In this video, we are looking at the completion of an application where the business has no changes to make to their field data from the previous scheme year. Those applicants claiming for the Environmental Farming Scheme or the Small Woodland Grant Scheme will see additional screens relating to these schemes. Help is available by hovering the mouse over or clicking on these information icon buttons. If at any point you need to contact the department for assistance, please click on this link. Enter the details of your query and contact information. A copy of the last screen you were using will also be sent with this message. Once the details have been submitted, please allow 2 to 3 working days for a reply. As you progress through your application, you may encounter various error and warning alerts. An error will prevent you from proceeding with your application, and you must fix this error before being able to submit your application. The field row will be highlighted in pink and a red message will be displayed when you hover over the information icon. A warning will allow you to proceed with the submission of your application, but further checks will follow and the department may contact you for further clarification. The field row will be highlighted in orange and an orange message will be displayed when you hover over the information icon. You are advised of the importance of activating all of your entitlements each year to avoid the risk of losing some or all of them under the 2-year usage rule. This is the Launch Map option where you can view your fields and it provides you with the opportunity to print off your field map. We will look at your field data and maps in more detail in other help videos in this series. If you wish to complete steps 1 and 2 before working on the mapping program, click on this Apply Now button. So, step 1 is scheme selection. Here you will select the scheme or schemes you wish to claim for. Simply select either yes or no for each scheme. If you attempt to proceed to step 2 without making any selection here, the system will raise errors and prevent this from happening. As you can see in this example, I have attempted to proceed to step 2 and the system has flagged up 2 errors which need to be corrected before I can continue. The reason for the errors is provided. The relevant answers are now entered and as you can see, the young farmer payment question now appears. Again, answer either yes or no depending on your business position. Now that all the questions have been answered, we can select Next to continue to Step 2. Step 2 deals with the application questions. As with Step 1, if you attempt to proceed without answering some or all of the questions, the application will be halted and warning alerts are activated. Once you have answered all the questions, select Next to continue to Step 3. Step 3 is the land details section. On this page, you will be able to confirm the fields you wish to claim for and to make changes to the information that the department holds. As you can see, there are 3 parts to this page. Part 1 provides a summary of all your land details. And at part 2, you can make changes to your land details using the interactive map. This is the department's preferred option. At part 3, you can make some changes to your land details using the traditional table. However, most changes can only be carried out using the map. First of all, we shall look at the summary of all field data, which will update every time you save any changes. This summary table provides you with all land area details associated with your single application. At the bottom of the table, you will find the total number of entitlements associated with your business, and as you can see, there is an orange warning alert. In this instance, the warning exists because I am claiming for less land than my entitlements allow. As you can see, I have declared 27.96 hectares against 28 available entitlements. These figures do not need to match for you to continue with your claim. You can click on this link to view a detailed summary of your entitlements. Important: the field information used to populate the field data in this single application was taken last November, and it is possible that some of that information may have changed since then. Therefore, it is important that you ensure you use the most up-to-date information when completing your application. The second part of land details relates to making changes to your land details using the interactive map. This feature allows you to carry out a range of options directly onto your farm map. This is the preferred option, which helps you provide the department with the most accurate information. There are 10 map change options available in total. Once you have found the particular option you wish to use, simply click on it and then select the Start button. The third part of land details is changing fields using the traditional table. Here you can make changes using a traditional table, however the majority of changes are only possible using the interactive map. As previously mentioned, there are information icon buttons throughout the application which you can click on for additional information. Here, for example, we have the field classifications. The maximum eligible area, or MEA, that is eligible for payment is recorded here. All the land usage codes are available here. And finally, in this column, you can record the area per field for which you're claiming basic payment. If your claim contains any warnings or errors, this message will appear urging you to review and amend the errors to continue. The final step in your single application is the confirmation and claim summary screen. Here you can review the details of your application before submitting it. Your application is not complete until you agree to the declarations here. Click on the blue Declarations link and a pop-up will appear for you to read and digest. When you are ready to submit your application, click on the Declarations checkbox and then click on the green Submit My Application button. Select Yes here to complete the submission of your single application. With regards to the Equality Monitoring Questionnaire, completion of this form is voluntary. However, the department would strongly encourage you to complete it. The information will be stored confidentially by the department and is not seen by the business areas responsible for administering any DARA scheme. At this point, your application has been successfully submitted. You will receive an email summarizing your application. You can also click the button here to print a copy or save the summary to your device.